It is when we go back to see, they will now compare the shape of the early church to the shape of the current church. They will now look at it. We'll just oppose. We'll compare and contrast. Then, anywhere we are found wanting, that's when we can make amendments. But if we refuse to look at the templates that the early church has given to us, or the Bible gives to us through the life of the early church, we will go wrong in many ways. We will go wrong in many ways. So the early church is the template for us. When the temple in Jerusalem was rebuilt, now when it was rebuilt, when the foundation was laid, the young people there, people started to rejoice. They began to rejoice and all of that. But the Bible says the old people, ancient people, they saw it and they wept. They were sad. The young people saw it and they were so happy. Of course, it was a good thing that the foundation of the temple was laid again. But the ancient people who saw, why were they sad? They were sad because they saw the foundation of the what? Of the first temple that was built by Solomon. They saw the glory, the splendor. So when the second one was rebuilt, they were sad. When they compared the glory of that to the one that they were seeing. But the young people amongst them, they were happy. Now, if there's going to be a recovery of an unusual weight of the glory of God such that we saw in the early church, there's going to be a need for an emergence of a wailing company, men and women that will cry to God for a change, that will not be satisfied with what they can see at the moment, because they are depth in God and they are height in God.